waitress. She said, "Excuse me, sir. What do you have on? It smells amazing. We're trying to figure it out." And I said, "You'll never know." All hail the beard, it's your boy Big BB, and we are back for another edition of Big Beard Business. Today we are diving into the house of Kilian, and I feel like it's been quite a while since we've done so. So today we're gonna do things a bit different. I wore By Kilian's Angels Share for a week straight, and I'm gonna tell you all about it. So first things first, for those of you who may be new to the channel, and more specifically new to the house of By Kilian, let me give you a brief background on what this company is all about. Kilian Hennessy is the founder of this company, and the company is, as you would imagine, with the last name like Hennessy, owned by a Hennessy family member. In fact, Kilian is the heir to the throne when it comes down to this cognac family line. And more specifically, Angel Share is this fragrance that is made to pay tribute to what the family has to offer in this cognac world. And this really does a great job of blending the world of fragrance with the world of liqueurs together. But this isn't the first time we've seen them do that. We've seen things like Black Phantom, Vodka on a Rock, Back to Black, and the list goes on. There's so many dope fragrances within this house, then you likely know where this one is going. So in a nutshell, Angel Share is cognac, it's tonka, and it is also oak wood. But it doesn't just stop there. Those notes are infused and mixed with other ingredients that really come together in a blend that I personally find to be heavenly. In addition to that tonka, oak wood, and cognac, you also get some praline, you get some vanilla within the scent, cinnamon, sandalwood, and it's all around a delicious fragrance. And one of the things I will talk about with this fragrance is throughout the entire week, this thing was extremely long lasting. Now, for those of you who want to know about the compliment factor, well, this thing showed up, and it showed up in a big way. Now, as I mentioned, this fragrance is long lasting, and it did provide a ton of projection with this as well, although this one is not a super beast mode scent. In terms of the sprays with this fragrance, I did about 8 to 10 sprays on every day that I wore this fragrance. Now, this one isn't the lightest fragrance, but it's also not the most powerful fragrance. So I felt that that range would give me a nice amount of projection throughout the day, and I wasn't wrong. So here's the deal. One of the compliments that stood out to me the most is I went out to Buffalo Wild Wings. I really go in, but we went in this day. We were sitting there talking, and one of the waitresses came back with another waitress. She said, "Excuse me, sir. What do you have on? It smells amazing. We're trying to figure it out." And I said, "You'll never know." But no, man. So I decided to tell her what it was. She wanted to purchase it for her boyfriend. Gave her some of the history about it, which she probably didn't care about. She just knew that the fragrance did smell amazing, and she wanted to grab this one. So that was one compliment, or two compliments if we talk about both of them that day. Now, when we talk about this, the people that I was with actually complimented me on this fragrance as well, but I don't count them because, well, that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to say, "You smell amazing, my guy." No, not exactly. But they did. So there you have it. Now, as I went throughout my day, I went into the mall later on this day. I needed to pick up something from H&M, and well, compliments came in there as well. The young lady behind the register, she said, "Excuse me, sir, whatever you have on smells great." And I said, "Whew." And this was this thing here. Now, she didn't ask me what it was. She just kind of let me know, like, "Hey, whatever you have on smells good." Now, as I went into the next day, I wore this fragrance, and it was so funny because I wore this fragrance and someone was actually talking about a fragrance that I had worn previously, which happened to be Chocolate Greedy, and I got a ton of compliments on that one as well. But I was wearing this one and they said, "Man, you don't miss." And I was like, well, I try, man. This is what I was born to do when it comes down to it. So compliment factor did come in this day as well. And then this is the middle of the week. I didn't get anything on a Wednesday, but on Thursday, compliments did come in again. Now, in terms of this one was given to me by two men that I didn't know, and they just said, "Hey man, like, what do you have on? It smells great." And then a young lady chimed in. She said, "Hey, I do like that. Can I get the name of it?" So I provided that to her as well. Now, for me, later on this week, I went on to a trip on Saturday and Sunday, and I took this fragrance with me. All right, I wore this one on the airplane, and the first plane, I had a layover in Atlanta, and the first plane that I got on, I didn't get any compliments on it. In fact, I'll tell you, it was a full plane, but it was like early in the morning, almost like a red eye. It was like the first flight out, and no compliments on that one. But I did have a little layover in Atlanta for about an hour and a half or so before I continued my journey down to Florida. And you know, I did get one in passing. We were walking down the ramp and someone said, "Someone smells great," which was good because when I sat down on the plane, someone farted and it did not smell good at all. All right, so I'm gonna say that was me because it was me and no one else smelled better than I. Here's the deal. I can go through each day and give you more and more on this, but I will tell you is that quickly, Angel Share is one of the most complimented fragrances within my collection, specifically for 2022. Now, I've worn this one the most out of any fragrance on a back-to-back type of basis, but it did not miss for me. Now, my son did wear this fragrance as well because he knew how well it was doing for me. The missus enjoyed this thing. She texted me, said, "Hey, you smell good. Whatever you wore when you went out of here, it smelled great." And he decided he wanted to wear it. So he called me and said, "Dad, can I wear it?" I said, "Of course, my guy, of course." But it did not work for him. He didn't get a compliment. Now, there's a big age gap between my son and I, but he went to a basketball game and he didn't get any compliments with it. Now, I'm telling you how great this fragrance smells and what the compliment factor is like, but it doesn't guarantee you compliments. So that's my experience with this fragrance. Compliments galore with this one. As you can see, just in a week, I put in a dent in this thing because I decided to do something different and wear it every day. If you'd like to see me do this with another fragrance of your choice, let me know. I think it was an interesting experiment, and listen, I am a fan of this fragrance, and I was before I even did this video or this experiment for sure. And I've talked about the compliment factor. I've talked about how well this fragrance works, specifically in that sensual type of vibe when you're looking for that cuddle buddy action. This fragrance is one that I think will come through for you in clutch. But if you have another one that you think is better, comment that down below. As always, I'm your boy, Big B. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend that we are back again. And you already know what I need you to do. Just hit the goddamn bell.